What's going on, y'all? So listen. Hey y'all, what's going on? Listen, bitch. I've been doing videos like back to back, back to back, back to back for the past couple of days. Partly my fault because I had to catch up for shit that didn't get up on Friday. But damn it, bitch, I'm tired. So I hope I ain't talking too much in these videos tonight. Anyway, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Girl, the girls got heated last week, okay? No lie. That was a good episode. That was a good episode. No matter how much Marlo pissed me the fuck off, it was good to see certain people go off on that ass, okay? You know what? And let me tell you something. I don't necessarily dislike Marlo. I just dislike the nastiness that comes off of her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't know how to read people. She just know how to go low and insult people. Like, damn, can we just have a little cute reading session between us or whatever? And then if you're gonna try to read, please come up with something else. Like, you keep coming at Candy about how, oh, ain't you supposed to be somebody that take care of men? You've been saying that for the past few years, okay? And we can say that for everybody else too, because you know everybody still be recycling the same shit. So I ain't gonna just single her out, because honestly, we could still stop saying that Marlo ain't got no man, and what the hell did Marlo do? But shit, since you keep bringing that old shit up, we gonna bring the old shit up too. I guess that's what it is. But anyway, we back for another episode. You know, Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 14, Montego Baes. Okay. So, girl, you know, they trying to get through what happened the night before. Everybody trying to get ready. It's the next day. You know, Sonya, she getting ready. She down at the lobby of the hotel. Bitch, it says 7:50. I said, girl, we on vacation. Why are we up this early? I mean, you the one that gotta work, not I. Let me get a couple more hours of sleep, bitch. I don't even wake up this early on the weekends when I'm home, okay? Damn, I want to lay in for a second. But Sheree, come down there. Now, bitch, Sheree, you look nice, okay? You look really nice, you know what I'm saying? Sheree, girlfriend, we been getting on your ass for a lot of things, bitch. So you really gonna do this shit with Martell? What is it really giving right about now? Can you explain to us what is it really giving right about now? Like, bitch, because all I'm seeing is storyline for both seasons, okay? Huntsville and Atlanta. Like, girl, what? Okay, if that's what you want to do, we don't believe it, but all right. Anyway, moving on. She came down there. She was like, listen, bitch. They said the men's like the body yada yada. So listen, I got my body out. I said, you do what you gotta do, Sheree. It's cute, you know. They finna go to Kingston because that's what you know, Sanya. That's what Sanya from. You know what I'm saying? And she wanna show them all that, show them the track and everything. So she waiting for the girls to be there. Baby, Sanya wanted to be gone by 8 o'clock. And this is the one thing that I will give Sonya props on. Because Sonya didn't snap on them bitches. Sonya didn't snap on them bitches because the Capricorn in me and the fucking anal part of me, bitch, one of my biggest pet peeves, okay? My biggest pet peeves is a bitch that be late. I have to be on time all the time. If you're on time, you're late to me, bitch. Okay? Show up early. That is my pet peeve. Show the fuck up. Everybody else started coming in. You got Candy and tied up there. Girl, I'm so mad about what happened last night. I was trying not to go there, whatever. But fuck Marlo. Okay, that's basically what they were saying. Fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck about what she got to say. You know what I'm saying? You know, Ty was like, she just know how to push buttons. That's all. She a little insecure and all that stuff. Yeah, everybody is, but Marlo was really projecting that night. And anybody who felt like what Marlo did was right, y'all fucked up in the head. And I say that with all respect and love. Some of y'all just wired a little bit differently if you thought that that was cute. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. It wasn't cute on Candy part. It wasn't cute on her part. It wasn't cute because y'all once again fucked up a goddamn dinner service that wasn't for y'all, okay? This is Sonya's group. Respect the goddamn host, okay? That shit could have went to the side and saved later or whatever. Moving on from that, what was going on? And let me say this, because it's one particular person. I think your name Marcus or whatever, and I'm gonna have to put it out there because I'm tired of seeing it. If I see here in my comments, it's cute to put your opinion down there about how okay a certain person ain't your favorite or whatever. That's fine. These people don't know you. Your fave don't know you, but to continue going from comment to comment to comment to comment, posting that you don't like a certain person on here, I will block you because I'm tired of seeing it. You've been doing it for the past few reviews that I've done. We get it. You don't fuck with Candy. We get it. Okay? At least I get it. You don't need to go to everybody else comment and keep on putting that down there, okay? It's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Candy don't know you. You don't know her. So it's all right. It's all right. Marlo don't know you either. So let's calm down. Okay. Meanwhile, they all just waiting and they getting there. Everybody down there in the lobby. Can we petition to get Montego just a little bit more than the friend of a show? She ain't even gotta. She can be like how Marlo was. She ain't gotta have a full peach because she really hasn't really shown us nothing that's really peach worthy. Besides the fact that she cool as a person. She ain't really done nothing much. But her husband stole the cake last week because that motherfucker was cracking up. He was cracking up at everything that was there. And I loved it. It was funny to me. Okay. But everybody get there, and Drew get there. And of course, Sonya takes this moment to kind of reel back Drew. I just feel at this point, even if it's slight little jabs, even if it's cute little shade or whatever, Sonya gonna take whatever moment she can to come for Drew for whatever reason. I just don't understand. Since Sonya track star, Drew said, "Oh my God, Sonya is an Olympian, okay?" And Drew said, "Bitch, I was a track star too." Okay, back up in high school, probably middle school or whatever, and she got the picture to show it. Okay, I don't know if she was a track star, but she was on track and field. Okay, she was on track and field in school, and hey, she wasn't lying about that. So it is what it is. And when Sonya was like, okay, because you gotta earn this jersey or whatever, but I'm gonna let you use it or whatever because you said that you was a track star. Allegedly. I said, damn, Sonya, stop it, okay? Sonya, just stop that, okay? It was funny, though. But I was just like, we trying to have a lighthearted moment. Don't do that. And then Drew said, Sonya the type of bitch that'll keep on showing everybody her goddamn gold medals, okay? We get it. You won the Olympics. You was an Olympian, okay, bitch? I was Olympic too, okay? That's what the name of the school was. I said, bitch, that's funny. All right, it was cute. But then here she goes. She want to show us, bitch. We now you got your little track star jersey. We get it, girl. You ran track. We get it, okay? Is it true that Marlo didn't show up to the reunion? I hope that's not true. I really do. Regardless of what we gotta say, I really hope everybody showed up. Like, this is your first reunion, you gotta show up. But anyway, that was going on. Everybody down there, mind you, at this point in time, even Candy is there. But it's literally after 8:30, at 8:25. They trying to figure out where the bus at. The bus get there, and I guess Candy, that's when Candy and Marlo showed up, because they showed up a little bit later. They didn't meet up in the lobby. They get up on the bus or whatever. Marlo said that she kind of apologized to Ralph or whatever for coming at him the way that she came at him, which I said that's good, all right, because, Drew and Sonya and her had a little conversation, and it was mostly Drew was just basically saying, I understand that you feel some type of way, but tell me how you feel or whatever, but don't say it in an attacking way, okay? Because we can learn from each other. And she was like, I do want my child to be adopted by my husband, but I don't want my child to be traumatized. And I get that people feel like Ralph was trying to put it out there that he would adopt the child, and he probably was just saying that just to say that, and now he doing it so that he won't have no responsibilities for the child when if something happened that they break up. That's kind of like ill to think of that, but for some reason it's possible. But at the same time, the main thing is, even if he wasn't, y'all didn't think that, he cannot legally adopt that baby. If the daddy won't give up the rights, because we know who the father is and we know who it is and all that stuff, and he is actually being a freaking real person and respecting what the father wants. If he said, I don't feel comfortable with you doing that, because that means that he will have to give up his rights, or the courts will have to come in and take away his parental rights in order for Ralph to legally adopt him. So technically speaking, ain't shit Ralph can do at this moment. No matter how much you want him to adopt the baby or not, ain't nothing he can do at this moment, because the daddy still got the rights regardless of if he a deadbeat or not, you know? So, hey, it is what it is. Moving on from that, the producers was like, Candy, you feel some type of way that she didn't apologize? I don't give a fuck if she don't apologize to me. I don't want to hear shit she got to say. I said, damn, Candy, you don't give a fuck, but it was a whole lot up in that. She said, bitch, I'm done with that hoe. I said, all right. I mean, okay. Understandable. Moving on. So they trying to see if Kenya gonna come. Bitch, Kenya, where your ass at? Kenya's still upstairs. Candy said, I don't know if she coming, because she was talking about, so she didn't eat the night before. Nobody checked on her to see if she ate and all that. So I said, you ain't eat the night before. You was sitting at the table, so you mean to tell me you ain't eat nothing while you was down there that whole time? What was going on, Kenya? Did you go find John? Did you go find John? What was happening? Sheree said, bitch, I know you ate breakfast. You probably had something going on in them suites with John, and the walls was talking. Both of them. I said, oops. Meanwhile, they got in contact with her. She said, give me 5 minutes. Sonya was better than me, because I would have said, fuck that shit, pull the fuck off. They gave her more than 5 minutes. Kenya was looking out that window taking goddamn Instagram pictures. Kenya had no desire and no inclinations to come down there. She never was going to come. Sonya said, listen, okay, girl, we going to have to leave. She said, do what you got to do. I said, bitch, Kenya, you need your ass whooped for that. So, the bus pull off and they do what they got to do or whatever. They go on here to Kingston, baby. It was a 2-hour drive. So I understand exactly why, Sonya probably would feel some type of way like, girl, we ain't got time to be waiting, okay? We waited and accommodated you enough. So listen, we about to pull the fuck off. They finally get there to Kingston and they go to her neighborhood where she grew up at. They saw her house. Honestly, I would have stayed on the bus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because I would have felt like, what do I need to get off the bus for to see a house that I can see through the window? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like, even when it's sightseeing, unless I'm finna go inside the house and kick it and get some refreshments and use the toilet, baby, what I need to get off the bus for? Can we go to the next destination? Oh, this cute or whatever. I will say it was cute that, I do like the excitement that Sonya is having. I feel like, she could be possibly putting on a little bit, but that's to be expected because she's at home. She's at home, so I don't mind it. Her auntie, comes out and we get the history with them and whatever, and it was really good that they still had that connection. I love that. She winds up taking them to this ice cream place called the Devon's House, that was brought by the richest black man in Jamaica. Baby, that was a big ass ice cream parlor, whatever type of situation that was. And she said, people get married there. That's where her parents got married. Now see, I love listening to the background of certain things, okay? So this was nice. This was nice to see. Everybody was having a good time. They getting their ice cream. You get Sheree and Marlo. They trying to talk about what was going on. Why that shit happened between me and Candy. What was going on with that? What was going on? She was like, girl, I don't know. The shit just took a turn from the left. You know what I'm saying? Candy interjected herself into something that wasn't even I was talking to Ralph, and you want to come in and say something. That's true. But honestly, the shit that... I don't know if it would have blew up the way that it blew up if anybody else would have interjected, but somebody needed to interject and say some shit or whatever. Wait until Marlo finished talking and then, say, well, Marlo, I feel like you projecting, because Marlo was really projecting at that moment, and they was all thinking the same thing though. So, Candy just so happened to be the one to open up her mouth and say something. Did she need to be the one? No, but she just chose to be the one. Meanwhile, Sheree was like, I just feel like it's maybe when you start, it's your aggressiveness. You get a little bit too aggressive. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Meanwhile, Candy up there talking to Mayetta, because Mayetta asked, now why the fuck y'all asking what happened? Bitch, you was sitting right there. You saw and heard what happened. I'm talking about Mayetta and Sheree. Y'all saw what happened, okay? So, or whoever brought it up on Sheree said, y'all saw what happened. Okay, the interaction. And Candy said, I was just sitting there listening to all the shit that she's saying about Ralph. And I'm like, bitch, that's the same shit that you do to yourself. And it's like you're being hypocritical. You up here trying to comfort this man and his parenting, but yet you ain't a good parent. Now, on the one hand, Candy, we as much as I want to bring up the fact that, I can't stand what she did to her nephews or whatever, we do have to understand that, Marlo technically was not meant to be a parent. She just was a stand-in, okay? So, of course, her parenting ain't going to be great because that's not what she was trying to do in the first place. She just so happened to fall into this, okay? But I understand what you're talking about. And it's not that she really, and that's what is getting a lot of people. It's not so much that she just gave up her nephews or she allowed her nephews to go stay at her sister's house. It was the way that she kept on saying, girl, I threw them out. Okay, I had to throw them out. That's what's rubbing a lot of us wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. And so that's what it was coming from and all that shit. And I was just like, okay. Next thing you know, who pops up? 2 hours goddamn late? Kenya ass. Now, you know what, Kenya? I would have cussed your ass out. Sonya good, because Sonya, you went and got your ice cream or whatever, and you done sat down, and, I feel some type of way because I think I like Kenya. I don't know, like, not enough to be like, bitch, everything that you do is good. Girl, Kenya looking good to me this, wow, y'all. Anyway, let me, ooh, what is going on? I don't know. Anyway, all the ladies look beautiful, whatever, but, anyway, moving on from that. But Kenya, I would have cussed your ass out. Fuck all that shit that I just said. I would have cussed your ass out. Because, bitch, at this point, 2 hours goddamn late, bitch, you might as well have stayed there in the hotel room with baby Brooklyn, since you want to use her as an excuse. Okay? Now, see, Sonya, you took it light. You took it light because you wasn't trying to cause no troubles or whatever. And see, Kenya, what you did, you used your child as a goddamn excuse, and then all of a sudden you want to try to do the tears or whatever. Listen, it wouldn't have worked on me. It wouldn't have worked on me because it would have saw right through that shit, bitch. Now, maybe it is some little issues or whatever going on with baby Brooklyn, but baby, like Sonya said, every time somebody would call your ass out, you use something with your marriage, your ex-marriage, and your baby as an excuse, okay? Either it's Mark doing this or something going on with Brooklyn. It's so convenient, okay? And this time, it was a conjunction because, Sonya said, so, why were you late and why didn't you get on the bus? Well, first of all, I was never late to any of the other activities that you had planned. And they did what Bravo does, went back in the archives and showed, bitch, yes, you were, okay? Mind you, Ty had said on the bus that, when John got up and left, he said he was finna go and change and he was gonna pick up Kenya later on that night. I said, girl, just say you probably got some D. I don't know if that's what happened, but if that's what happened, that's what happened. And you just really you ain't wanna get on the bus with them. That's fine. Say that. But mama sat there and she said, but it's got some really disturbing things from like what Brooklyn said. Like Brooklyn said that she didn't wanna, around her father, because for the past 2 weeks, it's like he didn't want to come down to Atlanta. And it's just like, I don't want that relationship between her and her father to be destroyed and for her to lose it because I sit there like this. Kinga, how many times we heard this? Bitch, just say you ain't want to get on the goddamn bus with them, okay? I would have liked that better. Meanwhile, Sonya peeped that shit. I said, thank you. And so after that, everybody getting back on the bus, and here comes Marlo. Candy, you saw that Simon got Portia a new car, something like that. Brought her something new or whatever. And Candy wasn't acknowledging her. Candy, you saw that about Portia? Did you see it? And she gets up, she trying to turn back and look at her. And then Candy said, why the fuck you talking to me? Oh, girl, you really that mad, Candy. Girl, don't fucking talk to me. I ain't got shit to say to you and all this and woo, woo, woo. Come on now. I apologize. Girl, here go Kenya. I said, Kenya, you was 2 hours late. I need you to stay up out of it. She just want attention. I mean, granted, but she just want attention. I said, Kenya, sit back in your goddamn corner. Get back to the window seat. Erica Badu said, give me a window seat. That's what I need you to do. Scoot over there and let Candy handle this shit right quick, okay? Let me tell you something, Marlo. You ain't gonna we ain't gonna get up into it, and we're not gonna have a conversation, or you not even gonna attempt to apologize, or I'm not gonna attempt to apologize. Baby, we ain't on that level where we can just get into it and then the next day, a few minutes later, we could just talk about anything as if nothing happened. That's not what we're gonna do, okay? Accountability on all parts have to be had, and I'm talking about both of their asses, to be honest, okay? Because you said some fucked up shit, like Kenny said, but what really got to me was when she started talking about my husband. Y'all know she don't play about her man, okay? And I just said, you know what, Marlo, you got your goddamn nerves. You got your goddamn nerves. So now they go to the little stadium or whatever, and they were supposed to meet up also with the minister of sports, okay? And Sonya gets in there, she's showing them around, and she's very happy about the things that she accomplished, and she should, talking about how it was to be a Jamaican and being on Team USA, and how some people felt about that at first, but then they got over it. Her gold medals, the records that she made running a particular meter, was it 400 meters in 42 seconds, and I think she beat her time when she did on here and did it in 36, unless it was another length or whatever. But Candy was impressed. She was like, we are in the presence of greatness. See, let me tell you something. This is the reason why I got into Sonya Richardson, like, because of the Olympic stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is why I was so team her when her coming on the show. But then I didn't think of the aspect of what if, I just didn't know that she would turn out the way this is, But I will say for now, she's not irritating me. But that's what it was that made me like her in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. They was about to do a little relay race, I guess. And they was going to pick teams. You got Drew versus Marlo. So they went back and, Marlo had to change, or, she just had on some sports bra and panties, okay? And Drew had a full track outfit on that Sonya gave her. And so after that, they went on the hit. Baby, they was trying to say, who team you got? Of course, I think Sheree, she picked Marlo. Kenya said, bitch, I never picked Marlo. Girl, Candy said, I never picked that bitch. It could be a horse race. I still wouldn't pick her ass, even though I know she'll win. I said, well, shit, Candy. God damn. Was that necessary? Was that necessary? But, of course, her and Drew, they went head to head, and she winds up winning. Okay, Marlo won. But then Drew, she tried to run again for a second, like, for a quick split second, and she fell down because she felt something like pop a tear up in her ankle. And girl, mama done fucked her shit up. Mind you, they had to show us that she fucked her shit up the first time. Remember the first season when she had the boot on the other foot? Now she done messed up this foot. Baby, as a person who has those type of itch, girl, it just made me cringe every time I see somebody fucking up their Achilles heel or anything, their tendon. Oh my God. I never forget looking at, what was it, Hostel? And I think that was like the first time that I ever seen somebody get their Achilles cut in a way that, oh my God, it's just so... it makes my skin crawl. You know what I'm saying? But they had to take her to the doctor, and they determined that it was a tear in her Achilles. And I said, damn, Drew. So now, 2 hours later, everybody goes back to the hotel. When they was on their way back, Sonya was telling them, like, she got the outfit stuff that was going on. And I believe, like, Kenya was supposed to be coming with her or has expressed interest. And if anybody wanted to come with her, that's supposed to be at 9:30. But then they had something else that was going on, like, around 12:30 or something like that. So whatever it is that you want to do, that's the time. She was putting the itinerary out there, and she left it up to them. I said, okay, cool. So they supposed to go on to the outfit shoot with Aaron and Sonya, and it's supposed to be Marlo, Kenya, and Sheree, right? Now they said that be down there at 9:30. Okay. Marlo and her friend was out there on the bus. Where's Kenya? Where's Sheree? Kenya gets a phone call at 9:50 saying that from the concierge that the bus had left or whatever that was going to the outfit situation had already left, and that was that. And so, Marlo was the only one that showed up. Sheree and Kenya, they sitting down there with their friends or whatever, and they was like, we were supposed to go. And Kenya said, I was calling Sonya for hours. I had already been ready, ready to go and everything. And I was calling her for hours and I didn't get any response. So I'm trying to figure out, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And honestly, I'm not even gonna blame this on them. That was a Sonya situation. Marlo said, she took it upon herself to talk to the concierge to get a bus or whatever to go out there to where it's supposed to be at. Sonya, if you invite somebody to go somewhere, you should have that transportation ready or whatever. Or you should tell them exactly what to do. Like, meet me down here in the lobby and this is what's going to happen. Talk to the concierge desk, tell them this and tell them that, blah, blah, blah. That's what you should do, okay? This whole thing where she was talking about how she lost her phone or she didn't have her phone on her and all that stuff, that's irresponsible as hell. How you going to invite somebody somewhere and not have your phone on you so that something could pop up so that you can know what's going on and that the people that you invite is going to be there? That was very irresponsible, but they did the little photo, video shoot or whatever. Marlo and her go sit down, have a conversation, and talk about something. You be my friend, I had your back, you had my back, whatever the shit that they was talking about. But then Candy goes over there to go kick it with Drew, mainly to run lines with Drew. Okay, help her run some lines and all that, baby. Drew talks so goddamn much about one thing, okay, and Candy said, can you help me run these lines? That's all I need you to do. She said, sure. That's what I'm here for because I'm bored. Okay, let me look at this stuff. You know the Ugenhagen method or whatever it was. And she was like, I ain't never heard of that. What's that? I said, Candy, that was your big mistake right there. Asking her, what's that? Girl, you should have said, I don't need to know no method. Not now. I just need you to go over these lines with me, okay? But it would have been cute if, and okay, for her to tell her about it. She said you're using the five senses, okay? And I'm pretty sure one could kind of infer what that means. But Drew wanted to give a full-ass explanation. Girl, I envision, what do I see? What do I see? How do they look? How do they look? How do they feel? How do they taste? How do they breathe? Is it smell like this? Is it noisy? Is it quiet? Is it that? I said, God damn. Candy was just sitting there like... But she said, why don't you just envision Marlo? She said, girl, fuck that bitch. And then, Drew brings up this whole situation with Sonya and how it was, kind of weird how all of a sudden, Marlo and Sonya really want to be close together. And the fact that she feels as though it's not really genuine. Marlo could probably be playing her because Marlo has said some shit about Sonya too. And we know that she has, from the beginning of the season about her and the clout chasing and the numbers game and all the shit. The reason why they couldn't go to the photo shoot or whatever. So they just trying to figure out what that's about, And I was just like, whew, y'all being messy. I honestly, I just wish people could mind their business, but then we wouldn't have no goddamn TV show, okay? So that's just what it was. Did Drew need to offer that information? No, she didn't. I feel like Drew was being a little bit messy, okay? That's all that I felt. So the rest of the ladies, minus Candy, they go on the boat with Heath, Monetta husband and her, and Michelle and Kenya and Sheree. Candy and Todd ain't been down there because Candy up there doing auditions or whatever for whatever it is that she's auditioning for. But Mama said money don't stop, so that's what he got to do. Meanwhile, they get up there and they have fun on their own, okay? Kenya taking over the boat, impersonating Sonya, introducing all of the ladies or whatever. Next thing you know, you got Sheree talking about this She by Sheree. It's not going to... She done downgraded it to a presentation, so just in case some of the pieces don't come in, people won't have high expectations. Baby, let me tell you something. We don't got any expectations for this shit right about now, okay? To be honest, I want you to stop talking about it. You've been talking about it. You've been talking about it. You've been talking about it. And you have yet to produce anything in 14 episodes. 14 goddamn episodes. My hair look raggedy as shit. 14 goddamn episodes and you ain't presented anything. The season almost over with. They done filmed the reunion and everything, and you have yet to present anything She by Sheree. Baby, you couldn't do a water bottle. I'm gonna leave her alone. King talk about something. If you need a model, I can model. Next thing you get up there, next thing you know, King get up there. She trying to walk. She twirling on the pole. She twerking on the pole. She dipping on the floor. I said, girl, what the fuck is going on? Next thing you know, Mangetta getting up. She doing splits. She shaking her ass and everything, and I'm just like, okay, well, fuck it, have fun, but where this come from? King had to let us know that, she walked a few runways, a couple, I did this, I did that. Okay, girl, you did that. You're not doing it now, but it's okay. It's okay. Sheree said, look, bitch, you not a video model, okay? Mind you, yesterday, I was looking at, early this morning, because on BET, is it BET or BET Her? I think it's BET Her. They play music videos in the morning, okay? Like early in the morning, probably like from like 2 o'clock to probably 9 o'clock in the morning. They just block that off and they play like old school, new school, all that shit. So they was playing for one particular hour like some old school R&B, and Jay-Z and JD's Money Ain't a Thing came on, and I had said, bitch, I forgot King was up in that video. Girl, you really was a video hoe back in the day. I ain't a video vixen back in the day. I guess. Yeah, I guess. Let me tell you something. When they brought up Twi, I'm going to have to just put this out here again because I went back and watched that and I had forgot how fucking dumb that movie was, but how fucking funny it was. And if you ain't never seen, I'm finna fucking spoil it. I had forgot that she ended up in a wheelchair at the end. I'm not laughing at the fact that she was in a... Let me move on. So they finna go to dinner, right? Everybody gets there. They at this place that used to be a plantation, whatever. Cute history. I'm not trying to disregard it or whatever, because Rose Hall, that's what it's called. Okay, cool. So they get there, everybody's cool, everybody's collected, but while they was on their way there, Sheree had told Sonya what the hell happened. I felt like I was uninvited, from the outfit situation. I was standing down there at 9:30 waiting on your ass, bitch. Why they show a clip of her and Michelle by the pool? Y'all wasn't in the lobby, okay? So what are you talking about? But in that instance too, at the same time, it's like Sonya talking about something. Nah, don't even say nothing like that to me. Don't say nothing like that to me. She got on the defense real quick, okay? And I understand that you feel some type of way, but like, hear her out. And then try to explain like, okay, well, this is what I thought. And at the end of the day, I honestly feel like, Sonya, you didn't plan it out correctly. Because you're supposed to, if you're going to invite somebody to come and to see you do whatever it is that you're doing, and I get it, this is a work trick for you, you also have to, check up on people. And you can check up on people, you know what I'm saying? They get down there, somebody asks Ralph if we're going to hear an excerpt from your book. He gets up there, he starts reading the book. First of fucking all, I was surprised that he had that book on his goddamn phone and so readily to read right then and there. When Drew was asking this whole time, bitch, how come I couldn't even read the book? But you can get up and you can read it right in front. I said, oh, okay. Drew said that time. I was like, I'm just trying to hold back tears because Ralph has opened it up in a way that he's never opened up before, and talking about his love for my son. I said, okay, girl, if that's what you want, we'll let you have that. But I just found that unless she has already read the book, for the last time we saw, she didn't. But okay. But then they asking Drew some questions about how she felt about it or whatever, and so she's in the midst of talking. And then I think Sheree or whatever lets Kinky know that Sonya said what happened between them two, trying to say that, they weren't disinvited, they waited, all this stuff or whatever. And then Kenya said, that's a lie. Wait a minute, what? I said, oh, Lord. Now, see, bitch, I blame Sheree or whoever it was that had told Kenya this whole thing right then and there, because that's something that you could have waited for. You could have waited until Drew got through. You could have waited till after the dinner was over with, and you could have pulled Sonya to the side. And that's the thing with these ladies. Y'all always want a fucking moment. You don't know how to fucking pull people to the side and say shit privately. privately or whatever. Everything does not have to be a moment, okay? You know, and yeah, I understand being frustrated that you wanted to come and you wanted to support a friend or whatever, and you wasn't able to make it because communication and lines got crossed. That's understandable. Sonya, I get it. You were working. Nobody is expecting you to just say, you know, drop everything and then hold people by their hands and make sure they're okay and all that stuff. What they're saying is if you're going to invite somebody, make sure that they have all the correct information so that they can be able to get there. Obviously, some lines and communication was crossed. Some information was missing that only one person was able to figure out what to do. And like Marlo said, she said she got her ride. It wasn't a ride provided. She got her ride. That's what I heard. Okay. And if you're going to invite me somewhere and we're in your country, we're at a resort, baby, please have that transportation ready so that all we have to do is come down at a certain time, get on it, and drive off so that there won't be no confusion. So you won't have your guests sitting here thinking you uninvited them, you know, and you getting your feelings trying to say that you was working, but you talking about some, how am I supposed to, what, I supposed to just call you back or whatever and I supposed to do this? Yeah, if you want people to come there to fucking support you, make sure that they get there and that's it. One little phone call and it probably wouldn't even have to go for a whole minute or a simple text. Yeah, I'm here, you do this, you do that. Simple as that. You could have done that in between takes, okay? Before y'all got started, you could have done that. There is really no excuse. Y'all just had miscommunication. The information just came out wrong, and that's just what it was, all right? You know, but you did say that you ain't had your phone, or either that or your phone was dead. Which one was it, Sonya? Now you saying that you couldn't, girl, what? Now you saying you was just busy, you was working. Oh, okay, whatever, Sonya. And then Ross, you getting your ass up. Hey. We ain't doing that. I don't do that with my wife, okay? Nobody. I said, sir, sit your ass down. Because that wasn't needed. I get it, but, you know, everybody. First of all, Sheree, you kind of lied because, bitch, you really wasn't waiting, okay? Kenya, y'all wasn't in. Was y'all really in the lobby at 9:30 before I go on? Because when we saw you, bitch, you was sitting, look like you was sitting by the pool too. Okay, at 9:50. But then again, I give you a 15-minute reprieve and then I fucking leave, bitch. Okay, that's just what it is. If I've been calling you all damn day, oh fuck that shit. I'm finna go do my own thing. But still, it's just miscommunication. It was just too much. Ross, I don't feel like he needed to get up and say no shit. They would have calmed that shit down, but he had to make his presence known some way, somehow. Okay, we don't do that with my wife. Oh, okay. But your wife been starting a lot of shit this whole season, so I guess. But that was Real Housewives. Y'all tell me how y'all felt. I'll see y'all later. Peace.